Physical analyst meet of IndiGo, and it will be held today in Gurugram. The timings are, it will expected to start at 10 a.m. and expected to end by around 3 p.m. And the location where they are doing this is the iFly Academy, which is a training institute in Gurugram. Now, what the street would want to know from this first ever physical analyst meet of IndiGo, firstly is their international strategy. Now, currently the company has gotten some planes and wet lease, but will that be, is that an interim solution, or will that be a permanent solution given the slower deliveries of aircraft that the company has been seeing? So that is what one thing that the street would want to know. Along with this, will the company also offer premium economy and business class segments in the international routes like some of its competitors are doing in future, is also something that the street would want to know. On the capacity addition, what is the schedule that they have planned for the next 2 years, 5 years and 10 years, and what is the kind of passenger growth that they're expecting on both domestic and the international front, and what will be the capacity mix when it comes to the domestic and the international front are some things that the street would want to know and want to have some clarity on this front. Owing to the grounded planes and the supply chain issues globally, if you see, we had seen slower deliveries coming in for IndiGo. So is that issue resolved or not is also something that the street would want to know, because this is important. As newer planes come in, the older planes will go out, and that will lead to more cost savings for IndiGo. When it comes to the cargo business, there was a boom that we had seen during COVID, and the company had also announced many plans back then. But what is the strategy right now, given that of late we are seeing some slowdown in the cargo business, is also something that the street would want to know from this analyst meet. And lastly, because of the recent correction in the crude prices, some impact of the high fuel cost has been mitigated for the next financial year, and there's a strong tailwind. But is the industry able to retain the benefit of this fall in ATF prices, or are the yields are also falling? Now, last quarter the company reported its highest ever yield, but is that sustainable is the key question that needs to be answered in this first ever physical meeting of IndiGo.